Welcome to this week's episode of the podcast. You're going to learn a little bit about me and Tameah. We're going to do a couples quiz to challenge how much we know about each other, and stay tuned to the end because we're going to give you a sneak peek into our new show, Love is Blind. Enjoy the episode.
Hey guys, it's Tameah Spencer. You guys know me. I'm the host of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. As you can see, I'm here +1, +2. So we're going to get into this episode.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That's something like that. Yeah. Okay. Welcome to the podcast.
Welcome to the podcast.
Yes. We are launching our podcast. We're super excited. A lot of people don't know about us. They don't know about me.
No.
They think they know about you.
Right.
First, let's introduce each other. Let's introduce yourself.
Okay. Well, like I said, I'm Tameah Spencer, the host of Pop the Balloon or Find Love. I'm a content creator. I am a mom. I am of two.
Very soon.
A mom of 2. And I'm a beautiful girlfriend, of course.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. What else?
That's a good intro. Anything else you want to tell them?
No.
No? Okay. I'm Kevin. I am behind the scenes of Let's Flirt and Pop the Balloon. I own Control, which is the production studio that puts on Let's Flirt and Pop the Balloon. I've been doing this for 8 years, working with content creators. I was a talent manager. And for the last 4 years, I've been doing brand deals, helping creators make money. So I know a little bit about the space. And now me and Tameah are teaming up to be creators ourselves, even though you've already made content. Okay, so a lot of people don't know anything about you or me.
No.
And they don't know that we are actually together.
Yes.
We love all the love we're getting on episode 1 and episode 2 of Pop the Balloon. Should we tell? No, we're going to tell them later. We love all the love we're getting on episode 1 and episode 2 of Pop the Balloon. One of the comments is that the host is very flirty.
I'm very flirty. And
yeah.
I want all the contestants. But what you guys don't know is Kevin is behind the scenes of it's only 2 episodes out, but he's the brains behind the operation. Mm-hmm. So he is there 24/7.
Well, let's tell them how we met. We are introducing ourselves to you. We're introducing ourselves to the channel. You're going to see us a lot. Mm-hmm. We want you guys to know more about us, more about our relationship. And so do we want to tell the Tameah version of how we met? Or do we want to tell the Kevin version of how we met?
Okay. We're going to tell.
You can tell your version and then I will tweak it if there's any.
Okay.
Not
so
in it.
We are both actually from New York. We live in Georgia now, but we're from Brooklyn. We went to the same middle school. So we were best friends in middle school, never dated, literally just best friends.
And we'll put the receipts on the screen so you can see.
We were literally just best friends. I would get out of school and go over his house. I got really close to his family. I went on like a bunch of family vacations with Kevin. We went to prom together, 8th grade prom. We have pictures. We'll show you guys that too. It's really cute. But Kevin was kind of a nerd, and I was kind of the popular girl who was best friends with the nerd. I hate to say that. That sounds really bad.
No, it's true. I was a nerd. I got thrown in the trash can the first week of high school. That's how nerdy I was.
Yeah, but he was my best
tell that
friend
story
nerd,
one day.
and I did not care. So we would hang out after school all the time. We would go to your house and play hide and seek, and it would be like a bunch of us, me, Kevin, all his cousins, his family.
And we have big families. Like both of us have big families. I grew up with a lot of my cousins. There's 7 siblings, 7 brothers and sisters that I have, but grew up with like 4 or 5, maybe even more than that, cousins and aunts and uncles.
Yeah, and same.
Like our house was packed.
I have a lot of siblings. I have a lot of cousins that I grew up with. So we kind of grew up like.
I love how you're conveniently leaving out that one story.
Well, can I get there?
All right, go ahead. All right.
Anyway, the story he's referring to is prom came around, 8th grade prom, and he asked me to prom. And I said no. And then, first of all, we were a friend group. It was me, him, and it was another guy. Should I name the other guy? Okay, well, it was me, him, and another guy. We were just all friends. And literally we're in 8th grade, so it's like nothing. But he asked me to prom and I said no. And then I went and asked our other friend.
That was a part of our friend
That
group,
was
by
a
the way.
part of our friend group. And he said no. And then I spent the block on Kevin and was like, so you want to go to prom? And Kevin was like, yes, take me. And I was like, okay. And we went to prom together.
Yep. Okay. She's telling the story.
That's the yes.
All right.
But the whole prom, even though he was my date, he came to pick me up. Super cute. We look so good. He didn't want to dance with me at prom. You didn't. I tried to get you up to dance.
Okay.
And Kevin told me no. So what ended up happening was I became prom princess because it was a dance competition. And I'm a little salty about that because I feel like I should have been prom queen because the other couple that we were dance battling, the guy was like full on dancing and we're in middle school, so we're all friends. But his date was like fake two-stepping. So she only won prom queen because he was voted prom king and they came together. And I got prom princess.
Why did you like that?
I was really dancing. I took my heels off and everything and I was dancing.
Where was I during all this?
You were sitting down.
Never mind.
I kept trying to get him up and he did not want to get up and dance.
Let's keep the story moving.
Okay. Anything else I left out?
No. I was dancing.
No, you were not. Not with me? Who you was dancing with?
Nah, what? Let's go to the rest of the story.
Okay.
What happens after high school?
After middle school in New York, it's not like down south. Like everyone kind of goes to the same elementary, middle, and high school. In New York, it's not like that. So after middle school, nothing happened between us. We were still friends. We just weren't close and talking because we didn't live next to each other anymore. He went to, it's like hundreds of high schools you can choose from. Like it doesn't matter what borough you live in. You can literally go to any high school. So he ended up going to a different high school than me. I went to high school in Manhattan and you stayed in Brooklyn and we just lost touch. Like nothing happened. We just lost touch. And you want to pick it up from there?
No. I could. We lost touch. We went to different colleges, lived our lives, graduated college. You moved down to Atlanta, I think a year before me, and we had no idea.
Yeah.
And I had graduated college. I moved to North Carolina for a little less than a year, I think like 8 months. And then I moved to Atlanta to Buckhead. And I was just in a point in my life where I was feeling nostalgic. And I saw Tameah post about your birthday.
The whole time we had each other on Instagram.
Yeah, we had each other on Instagram. Yeah.
Middle school. Whenever Instagram started becoming a thing, I think we just ended up having each other as friends, but never spoke on Instagram.
And I saw you post that picture of you eating the cake, I think.
Yeah, on my birthday.
Yeah, on your birthday. And I was like, and I saw it was tagged as Atlanta, so I was like, oh, she's here. Like, okay, she's here for a limited time. This was my friend from middle school. We used to do everything together. Let me hit her up and see like if I could take her out, for a drink and catch up. I wasn't trying to reach out on or sliding in your DMs trying to be with you or anything like that.
Yeah, no.
You were beautiful. You're beautiful, of course. I was just feeling nostalgic at the moment. And so I reached out on DMs. I was like, yo, Sade. All right, I didn't say that. But I was like, hey, like, what's going on? Like, we'd love to take you out. I see you're in Atlanta. Like, do you have an extra day or two? When are you flying back? And you were like, I'm not flying back. I live here. And I was like, oh, I live here too. That's crazy.
We live 30 minutes apart from each other. Had no idea.
No idea.
I have been down here for a year. Well, at that point, it might have been 2 years.
Mm.
Yeah, it might have been like 2 years. And then you've been down here for a year.
Yeah.
We live 30 minutes away from each other. I had no clue.
Yeah. And then we met up and we went to Pond City Market.
Yes.
We talked back and forth for like, what, a week? Right?
Yeah,
we were
maybe.
We were texting back and forth heavily for a week.
Okay, but during the time of us texting, I thought he was... So I figured he was like, we're trying to get to know each other again, but I thought he was trying to but he wasn't.
No.
he was literally like, I'm just trying to catch up with you.
Yeah.
Like, hey, how you
I'm just trying to see
doing? Like,
what's up.
we got on the phone and spoke for like an hour. And then after that, we would text like all day, every day. So
Yeah.
in my delusional mind, I was like, oh, is he flirting with me? But he wasn't flirting. It just was conversation. But it was like great conversation. We talked about like dating and things like that. Like, dating is not going so hot for either one of us,
Mhm.
whatever. Yeah, so in my mind
Yeah.
of minds, I thought he was trying to be cute, but he wasn't. He was literally
Yeah.
like, hey, friend, let's catch up.
And you know what's so crazy? To me, it was my first love in middle school. Like, as soon as I saw you, I fell in love with you. Like, I was like, she got that thing by there.
Whatever.
She got that thing. That shit
I
whoop.
did not. I was probably
Okay.
like 70 pounds soaking wet.
I fell in love with you, and I feel like I chased you all through middle school. And of course,
Yeah.
like being a popular girl, you were out, talking to this person, talking to that person, just doing what popular girls did. And I was the nerd, so it's like it was whatever. And reaching out to you as an adult, I don't know, it's not. I guess my brain just wasn't in that frame of reference. I think we both talk about it. Like I was fresh out of, a situationship or whatever it was.
And I was too.
Yeah, and so my brain wasn't even on some like get back in a relationship type beat. It was really just like nostalgia. Like I felt myself in a bit of a funk and nostalgia. I don't know. You just cling to stuff. So it's like I was clinging to nostalgia in that moment, like listening to oldies and all that. And so when I saw you, it was just nostalgia. I was like, yo. And then Pond City Market, our first date was at Bar Vegan. If you are in Atlanta, you know about Pond City Market.
And Bar Vegan is really good.
Yeah. And it was crazy. The day before we were supposed to meet, something in my head was just like, because my mom, and we'll tell the story about you and my mom.
I forgot about that. Okay.
My mom loves Tameah.
And I love her too. I love her too.
Even when we were kids.
Yeah.
Like she knew there was something that she just loved your energy and your spirit, or just our families are just way more connected than we ever thought.
Yes.
And so I was like, the day before our date, let me surprise Tameah with my mom. So in Pond City Market, I stood there.
Well, it wasn't a date.
No, it wasn't a date. I was just like, I'm going to surprise you with my mom. I want my mom to see you. It wasn't a date. I stood there. My mom stood like a couple paces away, hidden. And then I was going to sit down with Tameah, and then my mom was going to come behind her and surprise her. I'm standing there waiting for Tameah to come out of the parking lot. I see Tameah. I still remember how you look. And I was just like, oh, shit. Like, I said, God, I was like, I'm gonna have to do my big one today. I'm gonna have to.
And the feeling was mutual.
Take this down.
I think we both looked at each other and was like, whoa, we are not kids anymore.
It rushed back. Like, it's, when people say like, oh, like I went back to my childhood and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if the feeling that they have is the same feeling that I had. But when I saw you, you didn't transport me back to middle school. I was just like, the person that I fell in love with in middle school is still in front of me. Like, it didn't matter how you changed, whether you could have gotten whatever. I don't want to say, like, you could have changed drastically. And I feel personally that whenever you walked through that door, it was still the person I fell in love with. And that's what happened. Like,
that's exactly
you
what
walked through that door, and I was like,
we both looked at each other and was like, okay.
And then,
sorry. In middle school, Kevin was short. Yeah. Kevin was very short, and I was taller than him. I'm 5'2" now. I've been 5'2" my whole life. I don't know, maybe from like elementary school to now. I feel like I just never, once I hit 5'2", that was it. Kevin was shorter than 5'2" in middle school. Mm-hmm. So I was taller than him. So now we meet up as adults, and he came to get me from the parking lot, and I'm still the same height. And he's like 6'3". And I was like, what? When did this happen? What is going on here?
Yeah. Tall drink of water.
Yeah, tall drink of water for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Whatever.
And so we sat down, we started eating. My mom came, surprised her. It was a whole big thing. And
I
then,
started crying.
yeah, she started crying. And it's like as soon as I saw you, or as soon as we saw each other, it was like it instantly turned to a date.
Yeah.
Like it was no longer, oh, two friends catching up. Like we
Mm-mm.
were on a date.
Mhm.
And then we left there, we rode scooters on the Beltline. Then we went to that bar
The
place.
beer.
Yeah, that beer
I forget
whatever
what it's
place.
called.
And we were just talking, and I think it was that day. It was the same
Mhm.
day we were just like exclusive. And then
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm not feeling everything. I'm not feeling the dating scene anymore. I don't want to do it. I don't want to date. Like I want to be serious with somebody. And like the energy here is just like it's the fire is here.
Yeah.
So I want to just see where this goes.
And I felt the exact same way. Like, and before we met up, we were both like, I'm over dating. Like, I'm done with it. This is just, it's not going anywhere. Like, we were both literally telling each other, like, yeah, I'm done dating. Like, whatever. But as soon as we saw each other, it was like,
I guess I can do it again.
I can do it again. That's exactly what we talked about when we got to the beer place. Kevin was like, I mean, if you're willing to try again, I'm willing to try again. In terms of like, let's try to date. And I was like, hell yeah. Like, let's do it. And then after that, like you said, we were just like exclusive since that point.
Yeah. And then like a week later, I asked you to be my girlfriend.
Yeah. And the way he acts was so cute because we had just came from your mom's house.
Mm-hmm.
And we were going back to your apartment and we were walking up the steps and his mom said something to us when we were at the house. I can't remember exactly what she said, but she said something like, oh, y'all are Kevin's girlfriend. And I was like, oh no, like we're still dating. Like we're not boyfriend and girlfriend yet. And so she was like, oh, please, y'all boyfriend and girlfriend. Like, so then when we got back home when we got back to his house, we were walking up the steps and he literally stopped like right in front of his door. And he was like, you know, my mom is right. What am I waiting for? And I was like, what are you talking about? He was like, what am I waiting for? Like the time is going to pass anyway. I know I want to be with you. I've been wanting to be with you. Do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was like, what? Yes, absolutely. And it just was cute. He was just like, what are we waiting for? Like, we know we want each other. I don't want to see anyone else. You don't want to see anyone else. What's the holdup? And I was like, you're right. Absolutely.
Yeah. And that's how we started.
That's how we started.
Yeah. And we've been rocking for some time. We'll rock a whole lot longer. Mm-hmm. And now we're bringing a lovely baby booker into the world.
Right.
That's why we haven't shot any new videos.
Your girl been jacked up.
Yeah, on the channel, which we'll address later on in the video.
Yeah.
But it's been a great roller coaster.
It has. It's been very beautiful. Like we have a very unique story. And to double back on what I forgot about, when we were kids, my aunt passed away, my dad's sister. And it just like broke me to pieces. Like I was so close to her. So I went to your house. I don't even know, maybe like a few months after or whatever it was, but it was still new to me. And that was the first time like I experienced death with someone that I was so close with. So I was in Kevin's house. We're little kids, probably 7th, 8th, not even 8th grade. I think we were in like 7th grade. And I'm sitting in the kitchen and his mom kept staring at me, but not like regular staring at me. I mean, like staring at me. So it's kind of like you do one of those things like, okay, I notice you looking at me, and you look away and you look back and she's still just like focused on me. And I was like, yes. And she was like, you look like this woman I grew up with. You look just like her. I was like, really? And she was like, yes. She was like, oh my goodness, you look so much like her. I grew up with her. They both grew up in, if you're from New York, Van Dyke Projects in Brooklyn. So she was like, yeah. Like, I used to help her out from time to time. So she says her name. And I immediately was like, oh. And then I said my aunt's last name. And she was like, yes, that's her. And I was like, that's my aunt. That's my aunt. She just passed away. She was like, oh my God, I was at the funeral. You didn't see me at the funeral. I spoke. And I was like, no. I got to the funeral and I was crying so bad. And I was sitting in the front. My dad had to take me out the funeral and calm me down. And then he brung me back. So no, I didn't I think I was just not paying attention, or it had to be the time that my dad pulled me out because I was crying so bad. And I just broke down in Kevin's kitchen. Like, what? Come to find out, his mother used to babysit, I think my dad. She knows my whole family on my dad's side. My grandmother, my dad, both of my aunts and my uncle, and my grandfather. No clue. Me and Kevin just so happened to go to the same middle school.
Yep.
Just so happened to become friends. And I was just in her kitchen one day and she was like, you look just like this lady. And I was like, oh my God, that's my aunt.
Yeah.
Crazy. Yeah, crazy.
Our lives are way more intertwined than we ever thought. And we knew about it in that one scenario happened in middle school, but like as we become as adults when we got together, it's just more things just unfolded.
His mom has pictures of my grandmother on my father's side and my grandfather. It just crazy.
Just crazy.
Super crazy.
Yeah. But we are starting a podcast. We're here. And we want to start a podcast, a video podcast. We might go audio one day, but I think we want to tell more people about our story. We want to tell stories of other people.
Yeah.
We want to bring other people on the podcast. This is the background that you see today. This might not be the background you see on the next episode. We shoot shows on this channel. We're going to feature some of them on the podcast. And we have such a unique story. And I think we have such a unique dynamic between us that I think we want to let people know we're from New York, so we are authentic, we're gritty, we're honest, but we're loving and we're caring and we're nurturing. And I think a lot of people, we can provide advice to people who are dating out there and they're trying to make it work, who are in a relationship trying to make it work, who have kids,
or
trying
people
to make it
that
work.
just give up. They just gave up. They're like, dating is not working for me. I'm over it. I'm done with it. Because that's where we were. When we both first started dating, we both were like, I'm done. It's just not worth it. I'm not getting what I want. It's a bunch of scallywags out here, to say the least. So, we just want to keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive.
Yeah, love is out there. Exactly. It definitely is.
We found it.
Yeah, we definitely.
And we're going to test it. We're going to test how much we know each other in our next segment, a couples quiz. So I've put together 30 questions for us to test our connection. How much you know about me and how much I know about you. We're going to keep score and let people, like I said, we know so much about each other. We're going to easly be 30 out of 30.
Don't say that. And then we're going to be 10 out of 30.
Damn, can you have some hope, some optimism?
12. I don't know. I don't know the questions.
We're gonna ask 30 questions. I think I have 4 different sets of questions. I'm gonna answer what I think for Tameah, and Tameah's gonna answer for me.
Okay.
And we'll see. What can we get out of 30? I don't know if we're gonna be able to keep track. It'll be on the screen somewhere. But all right, we're gonna start with some basic questions.
Cool.
What's my favorite color?
Oh. Wait. Your favorite color is, I'm torn between 2 colors, blue and green.
All right, I'm going to give you the point for that. But both of those would be acceptable. I would say blue first and then green.
Okay.
And yours is pink.
What kind of pink?
Oh, damn, I don't get a point for that? I said pink.
Oh, yeah, you get, yeah.
You like hot pink.
No.
Oh, I knew it was the pastel kind of pink,
yeah,
right?
It's like a baby, the
baby
lightest
pink.
baby
But
pink.
I'm a dude, bro. We Like
They all the same color.
hot pink. Yeah. It's like hot pink. I was thinking of baby pink because like the luminosity is high in the pink. You know, it's like super pink. Anyway.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell.
Okay. How does your partner take their coffee?
Okay. Kevin likes his coffee. He doesn't like a full cup of coffee. So like maybe like 6 ounces instead of 8 ounces. He loves hazelnut creamer. He doesn't like it too strong. So I never put the setting as strong. He likes it sweet, kind of, but not too sweet. So I have to do a little and taste it and do a little and taste it. And I hand him his coffee in the morning.
And can I say what your Starbucks order is?
Yes.
Okay. You get an ice. Damn. Is it wrong that I'm gonna mess this up?
You know it.
I do know it. I just don't remember it.
How you gonna say?
Isn't it like an iced chai?
Starbucks?
Yeah, I know.
Can I say your Starbucks order? And then start saying it, and then you're like, I don't know what it is.
It's not an iced chai, right?
No, it's not.
Or ice latte.
No.
Mocha? You like
No, I hate chocolate.
Matcha.
I like matcha, but that's not my regular Starbucks order. And even my matcha order is a little complicated at Starbucks, so you wouldn't know that.
Oh, oat milk.
Iced coffee with oat milk.
And that's it.
And classic.
And classic. Come on, I got that shit.
Kevin's
Easy.
Starbucks order is he likes an iced grande. He likes a grande iced coffee with toffee nut, cream, and classic.
Can your partner cook? And what is their signature dish? You can cook. Your signature dish is turkey wings.
Mm-hmm.
That Thanksgiving pot pie thing. Neck bones.
Don't play me. Don't.
Hog moss.
No, it's not.
Chitlins.
Chitlings, and no. I do eat those things, but I don't know how to cook them.
Your squash, or what is that? Squash pasta?
Yes, spaghetti squash.
Spaghetti squash. That should be bussin'.
Uh-huh.
Am I not saying the one that?
No, I don't really think I have a signature dish.
Okay.
I just think I just be cooking.
Yeah, but you can't cook.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. What about me?
Kevin's signature. Oh my God, the ribs are in the oven. I could smell it, and I'm like, what the fuck is that smell? Kevin's signature. Kevin's signature dish is lasagna. His lasagna is top tier. It's so good. Yeah, he put his foot in that lasagna. And his fried chicken. Your fried chicken is really good. I remember one night you made fried chicken and we ate the whole thing right before like our flight to New York. Yeah. We went crazy.
People are crack addicts for my fried chicken.
Yes. So good.
Okay. What is your partner's favorite nickname to be called?
Ooh. Like amongst everyone or like?
I mean, I guess just between us.
I don't know. I call you like 1,000 things.
Yeah. And I call you like one.
Yeah.
So.
Every day it's like we wake up and I have a new name for him. Yeah. I don't know. Mine is just babe.
Yeah.
Babe.
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 Yeah.
So much nuggets goes babe.
Yeah.
Yours is babe, honey bun. I don't know. I have so many for you. I don't even.
Yeah. Okay. Does your significant other prefer FaceTime, texting, or calling?
Texting.
Agreed. Yours, calling.
You feel like you have more to say?
Nope.
Go ahead, say it.
Nope.
Say it.
No.
Okay.
Nothing. Nah, I'm not listening. Listen, are you pulling my leg? Because I could say that you call too much.
Yes, that's what I'm...
And I don't Like, I'm not a conversation on the phone kind of person.
He'll be like, I'll go to the grocery store. I'll get in the car and call you. Go to the grocery store, call you. Kevin's like, this could have been a text message.
Dang, don't make me sound so harsh. But that's true. But that's true. Okay. What's your partner's all-time favorite animal?
A dog? I don't fucking know.
I don't even know mine.
Yeah.
I don't know what yours is.
I don't think I have one. I just
Wait.
think they're cute. I don't know.
No. What's the best place your partner has ever traveled to?
You went to Norway, right?
No. Never been to Norway.
You went somewhere. Where you?
Yeah.
I don't remember.
I know the region that.
Ireland?
No.
I don't know.
London.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I feel like his is London.
I don't know what yours could be. Like Florida. I know you love Florida.
I love Florida. I do love Florida. So basic, but.
Yeah. I mean, some people have never been to Florida.
I absolutely love Florida. Tried to convince him to move to Florida.
Yeah, not gonna happen.
Mm-mm.
We asked all the basic questions. Now we're gonna get to questions about past and future. First question: what's your partner's relationship like with their parents?
Great.
Great.
For both of us.
Yeah.
2 thumbs up.
2 thumbs up. And we love each other's parents.
Yes.
Which is real big.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people hate their in-laws and stuff like that. Not over here.
No.
Hopefully never.
No.
Hopefully y'all don't have that same problem either. Like,
no, we love you guys.
Ideally.
We love you.
No. I mean, like, people watching, like, have good relationships with their in-laws.
Yeah.
Has your partner ever used dating apps? If so, what was it like for them? Yes, you have used dating app. What was it like for you? I mean, shit, you probably got like 500, 600, 700, I want to say 100 like that, 700 freaking swipes, like matches. Like,
that don't mean
everybody
it was
loves
good.
you. Yes, you went on a bunch of dates and they never really went anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, that's also like the most basic dating app story ever. Like, I feel like everybody goes through that.
I think we had the same experience. I think it was like, it was cool in the beginning. You're going on dates. This is great. After a while, it's like, no thanks.
Yeah.
I'd rather stay home.
Did your partner have pets growing up?
Yes, you did. You had 2 dogs. I think they were 3 dogs. Pit bulls or Rottweilers or something.
One was a Labrador Golden Retriever mix. That was Rugs. Then I had a I had another one. Another dog. I don't remember. I had 3 dogs, Rugs, Jigga, and Caesar. They were great dogs, but they were bad dogs at the same time. They used to fight each other all the time. Rugs was the youngest one. Him and Caesar would go back and forth at it all the time. They lived outside, New York, we had a backyard. So they lived in the backyard and they had like dog houses. But when it was wintertime.
He had the ghetto dogs.
What does that mean?
They wasn't inside the house. Yeah, people get dogs and damn dogs stay outside the whole time, never come in the house.
No, our dogs came in the house a lot. They lived outside majority of the year. During the winter, they came inside. When they came inside, Rugs and Caesar would fight a lot over food, over my mom, because all the dogs were there to protect my mom. And they would get blood everywhere, all over the house. Yeah, it was real bad. And Jigga, she was just an old soul. I think she started developing like a tumor in one of her joints. So yeah, they got too rowdy, so we had to give them away. You did have pets. You had a cat.
I had a few cats.
A few cats. Little cat lady over there.
Yeah, I had cats for a while. I had a Oreo, Minnie. I feel like, and Honey, Oreo, and Minnie. Those were my cats in order. I loved them cats. My last cat, Minnie, she started getting sick. We couldn't figure out why. Like, we don't know what the hell happened to Minnie. And she started not using the litter box. She would like go in like one corner in our house. So we didn't know that this was happening. So one day we just started like rearranging the furniture in the sun porch, and we came across her spot. And my mother was like, oh, hell no, you gotta go. So then we ended up realizing she was sick. We took her to the vet, spent all of this money for the vet to tell us absolutely nothing. And my mother was like, no, this cat gotta go. I would think I was in high school or something. And she was like, she gotta go. I'm not paying these medical bills. And I went to school one day and came home and the damn cat was gone. Gone. And I didn't notice for like a few days because I'm at school, I'm running around with my friends. So my little sister, she's such a butthead for this. We was sitting in the living room one day and she was like, my nickname is Booty. So she was like, Booty, do you notice anything different? And I was like, no. And she was like, oh, meow.
You lying.
I'm dead serious. My sister was like, meow. And I was like, why are you meowing? What's wrong with you? She was like, oh, no reason. And she just kept meowing. And so my mom is looking at her, looking at me, and I'm like, I don't get it. And then my mom was like, look at you. You ain't even give a damn about that cat. The cat been gone for like 4 days. You didn't even check the bowl to see if she had food. She's out of here. I was so sad. I was crying like, you're so mean. How did you just give away the cat?
That's
she gave
so
it to
funny.
the ASPCA.
Yeah, that's where we gave the dogs to the ASPCA.
She ain't say nothing. At least you knew.
Yeah.
My mother was like,
I was the fucking one that walked up there.
damn, at least you got to say goodbye.
Like,
Minnie ain't know
Dragging
what
the
was going on.
yeah. Oh, man. Next question. Where does your significant other see themselves in 5 years? What about 10?
Ooh. Okay, so a studio, a bunch of shows he's putting out, definitely some dogs,
Oh, yeah.
a house.
The dogs being in the house with us.
Yes, the dogs will be in the house. Maybe another baby. I don't know. This one is kicking my behind, so I don't know about that one.
Wait,
but
is this where do I see myself or do we see ourselves? Like,
I mean, we
our
talk
relationship
about it.
together?
we talk about that.
Okay. Yeah.
Vacationing.
I agree. You're right.
Yeah.
Okay. I see Tameah in 5 to 10 years. Her channel has blown up. She's now, or has been for a while, a full-time creator in the beauty, fashion, makeup space, but high fashion, luxury. And yeah, you're doing that full-time. Still doing our stuff on Control or whatever, but you have your own thing that you're adding fire to every day. Yeah, making the moolah, making the big bucks.
Making the big bucks so he could chill.
Yeah, so I can chill and Control just
take care of these youngins.
Hey man, I'm be a stay-at-home dad. I'm down.
Take care of these youngins.
I'm down for that.
You got to learn how to cook more than 2 things, though.
I know how to cook more than 2 things.
Okay, my bad.
You trying to play me?
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying.
Know what? We can turn the camera off.
And do what?
I can fucking whip up all the other dishes that I know how to make.
I'm hungry, so come on. We're hungry.
Does your significant other want children? If so, how many?
Why are you looking at me?
Yes, she wants children. Of course, we already have kids. And
2?
Yes, we have 2. She would want, I think we talked about it, like she wants like 3 or 4. So yeah.
I say the same for you.
Yeah.
I think the biggest thing now is like, I have hyperemesis, which is just severe nausea and vomiting. I had it with Ryan. I had it this time. Thank God I'm past it. I think that's the only thing making me be like,
yeah,
let's think about this again.
Right. I mean, we won't be thinking about it for at least 3 years.
Yeah, for a while.
So, how does your partner feel about their middle and high school days? Answer this question.
I feel that you've had, such a weird question. I feel like you've had some good times and some bad times, but I also feel like within that, you wish you came out of your shell a little bit. Maybe, I don't know. I might have just
In
made
like
that up.
middle school and high school?
Because we
Um,
both talked about like playing second fiddle.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Um, yeah. In middle school, I feel like I was running behind. I was like, yeah, like what you said, like second fiddle. Like I had friends that were always popular. Like you in our friend group of three, me, you, and another guy, like either running behind you, the popular girl, or either running behind him, the popular guy. And then I had my friends that were nerds and we were all on the same level. Like I felt like we all had the same social capital. Went to high school and like I feel like the friends that I made in high school that I brought through, like, the friends that took me from ninth grade all the way to 12th grade, like in some ways we all had the same level of social capital. And like I it sounds weird to be like the leader of the friend group or whatever, but I think we all like are in groups of friends where like who is kind of like
It's always a leader.
it's always a leader. We in high school, I feel like I was second. Like there was one guy that he was like, he was
Damn.
popular. Everybody went to his house. Like he threw all the parties.
You getting deep, Kevin.
Yeah, I mean it's true. And so I still felt like second fiddle. But outside of like the second fiddle thing, yeah, like you said, I had some good experiences. I had some bad experiences. I was a nerd. So of course that's what a nerd deals with, like good stuff and bad stuff. Did I have more bad stuff than good stuff? I don't think so.
No, I don't
I think
so.
I overall enjoyed my like middle school and high school. Of course, I think there were things about it that I wished were different, but yeah. For you, I think you relished in both your middle school and high school. You were the popular girl in both, and everyone loved you. And you learned a lot of lessons. You saw a lot of things, but overall, your takeaway was like a good experience.
Yeah, I'll say a learning experience, especially in high school. I definitely wish in high school I cherished my friends that I had in high school a lot more than I did. Um, I definitely wish I took high school more serious than I did.
Mhm.
Yeah, but that's okay because, like you do things and they're childish and they're silly, but you learn from it because I wouldn't dare do like a quarter of the things I've done in high school.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to answer questions about values and lifestyle. So, does your partner consider themselves an introvert or an extrovert? You're an extrovert.
Yeah, you're an extrovert too.
You think so?
Yes.
I think I'm a introverted extrovert.
Yes.
Mhm.
Okay, yes, I agree with that.
Yeah. And I don't think I'm one of those people when people say introvert, extrovert, they usually the next sentence or sentiment is like, my social battery runs out when I'm outside and I like to come back into my space. I don't think that's who I am. I think I enjoy being extroverted. And when I'm extroverted, like, I think I am like the funny person in the group. Like, I want to make everybody laugh. I want to pick on everybody. I want everybody to feel like I'm bullying them because that's just my personality.
Yeah.
Like, I like to make jokes. And I love making jokes and being the extrovert up until that hangout or that the bar situation is over or whatever, and we go home. And then I come home and I just love being away from people.
Yeah.
So it's like my battery doesn't run out. It's just I enjoy being at home by myself or doing my own little projects or so on and so forth by myself. I also love being outside and being extroverted with people, but I much rather be home.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna tweak what you said a little bit because yes, that's true, but I noticed when we first started dating and we would go out. Mm-hmm. Yes, you're an extrovert. Once we're out, we are out. We're full on in party mode. But Kevin gets to that point where he's like, okay, I'm ready to go. So I remember we had like a quick talk one day and I just was like, if you're ready to go, just tell me. He's like, let me tell you something. Whenever you are ready to go, I was ready 5 minutes ago. And I was like, yes. So it's like when we go out, we both know like it's time to go. Like, all right, now let's wrap it up. Let's ready to go home and snuggle, or just be home.
So I say, yeah, I think that's more like a better explanation of me. Like, I'm extroverted, but at any moment we could pack this shit up and I could go home.
Absolutely.
Like,
and I love it.
I was ready to go home 20 minutes ago. But if we all outside, we gonna kick it. Like, hey, I ain't gonna ruin nobody's fun. But as soon as we ready to go, I'm fucking ready.
Yeah, I'm like, Kevin, I'm ready. He's like, all right, let's go.
Yeah. I'm sure I'm grabbing you. Hey, so guys, I'll see you later. This has been great. Okay. Does your significant other like to travel?
Yes.
Of course. Yeah. How does your partner de-stress?
You like a bath.
Oh, I love baths.
With bubbles.
Yeah.
He likes a lot of bubbles. So when I make his bath, I have to stay in the bathroom and I have to keep swishing my hand around to make a lot of bubbles for you.
I mean, don't make it sound like that's a demand. Like, don't make it sound like I'm telling you step by step. I need you to swish the bubbles.
Tell me that.
Okay.
But he does like bubbles. So because I know he likes bubbles, I take it upon myself to stay in the bathroom and make a lot of bubbles.
Sounds good. Listen, I just don't want them thinking like, damn, this nigga high strung.
You run a tight ship over here?
Exactly. Like, you got the bitch doing the bubbles like, come on now.
No, it's
to me, it blinked twice. Like, come on now. You like to watch crime shows.
Oh yeah.
That's a big part of your de-stress. I hate crime shows.
Yeah,
I cannot watch them. I always turn them like I don't like any of that kind of stuff. But you eat that up.
I can fall asleep to a crime show and it could be like the most gruesome.
Yeah.
Kevin come in a room and he's like, nope, turn this off.
I can't do it. No. I remember one time, I don't remember much about this, so it would be a short story. I either was asleep or I came in the room, I saw the crime show was on and decided to not turn it off. I went to sleep and I'm dreaming about the damn crime.
Yeah, he literally
and that's the kind of person
I
am.
was like, I can't. Yeah. Like, I'm having anxiety.
When I sleep, and I don't know if anyone else deals with this, so let us know in the comments if you deal with it, but when I sleep, whatever my like subconscious hears is what I dream about. So like, yeah, those shows mess me up.
And it's hard because we live together. So it's like I'll be in the living room watching it and then he'll come out of his office and come in the living room and he'll literally look at the TV and be like, and just go back in the office. And I'm like, no, I'll change it.
Yeah. Okay. What is your significant other's vices? And I know what you're gonna say.
I don't know. Okay, you go first.
Your vice. I'm gonna sound dumb, but what's a vice?
That's what makes you so
Calvin, what's a vice?
Okay, so one of my vices I would say is that like if you can't help someone, the least you can do is don't hurt.
Okay.
Huh? We need to Google this. That wasn't the explanation. That's why I told him to go first.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Google it.
Vice meaning. A vice is a practice, behavior, or habit generally considered morally wrong in associated society. So a practice, behavior, or habit generally considered morally wrong.
Right.
Okay. I would say one of my vices.
For me?
No, me.
Okay.
Is that, do I want this on the internet?
I don't know. You could cut it out later.
Yeah. One of my vices is that I clip my toenails everywhere.
Oh, yes. Oh, my God. Yes, you do. Oh, my God. Kevin and these toenails. I could literally sweep the floor, vacuum, and what the fuck are these? It's toenails. Like, it'll be in the couch, on the floor, and not just on the floor in one spot. It's like wherever he is, he'll clip his toenails in his office, in the bedroom. Not really in the bedroom.
I think I just have a crazy amount of anxiety.
Yeah. And it'll be your fingernails too. Yeah. It's both. Like,
no, it's never like my, it's both.
Yeah. So I told him, I said, you know what? I'm going to start collecting them and just show you how many toenails and nails I find throughout the year so you can see how crazy this is.
I don't know what your vice is.
I don't know
if you
either.
have any.
I definitely do.
No, I can't think of one.
I don't know.
Let me know if you think of one.
My grease pot?
No.
My clothes?
And explain your clothes. No, but I feel bad because it makes it sound like, okay, let's talk about the grease pot and the clothes real quick. The grease pot, I will say no, that's not a vice.
Okay.
When she says grease pot, what she does is when you typically cook in the morning and you cook breakfast, you make your bacon in a pot. Then after that bacon is cooked, you leave the pot, and then the next day you reuse that same pot to put new bacon in old bacon grease.
It's not old though. Like bacon grease don't really expire. I don't think it does. I don't. So it's like I'll cook breakfast in the morning, and then like when the grease settles, it turns hard, and I just leave it because in the morning I'm gonna make bacon again. So I just re-cook the bacon in the grease, and then I'll probably do that for like the rest of the week. Yeah. And then Kevin will come and be like, and he'll throw it in the sink.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't throw my grease pot in the sink. He's like, yo, this has been on the stove for like 5 days.
I was raised that like you wash everything after.
Yeah,
like,
but not the grease pot.
Yeah, the grease included. I don't know if that's a vice. Y'all let me know. I don't know. I think, do I like it?
Yeah, he doesn't like it.
But I don't think it's a vice.
Okay.
The clothes. Now, the clothes might actually be a vice. But in saying this, I love you. Some of your clothes has sentimental value. Long story short, Tameah has way too much clothes. We have clothes coming out of our ears in this apartment. 95% of all the drawers, dressers, like the closet, our son's closet is full of Tameah's closet.
No, don't drag it. His closet don't got my clothes in it.
2% of Tameah's closet or Ryan's closet has the clothes. Every time we cannot escape clothes.
We cannot. House. And he made me get rid of a lot of my clothes.
Yeah, but it was clothes that you weren't wearing.
Yeah.
It was clothes that you needed to get rid of so that you could make way for new clothes. And then not only did we donate some clothes, we put clothes in storage.
Yeah.
For it's summer now or it's fall now. We put clothes away, like our summer clothes away. We still have too much clothes.
We do. He made me get rid of all of my old t-shirts that I had since like middle school, high school. That had like a hole in it. Like the collar was ripped. I'm like, Kevin, this is a good shirt. Those shirts, those be the best shirts. So you can't throw those out. That's like your lounge shirt. That's like the shirt when you come home from a long day. You just want that shirt to hug you. That's that shirt. And he made me throw my shirts out.
My love. That shirt done got like 70 stains on it.
So what? It's clean.
It looked like you took that shirt from someone off the street.
It was a good shirt.
Now, the shirts that you have that are sentimental, you've held on to.
That's all of my shirts. But
no,
yes.
Not every one of your shirts can be sentimental.
They can to me.
Let's move on to the new question. Because I already know the hole we're going to go down about these shirts. Mm-hmm. So I have my vices thumbnails.
Toenails. Thumbnails.
Tameah does not have a vice.
That we can think of right now.
How much does your partner value physical activity and healthy habits? Not as much as we should.
Yes.
We're trying to get better.
Yeah. Kevin
I think we leave it at that.
Okay.
I think we leave it at that. What were you going to say?
I was going to say Kevin is addicted to Coca-Cola.
Yeah.
He drinks like 2
Don't drag it.
Okay.
What? Don't drag it.
You drink like
Don't drag it.
2-3 Cokes a day. And then I started getting slick because I do the grocery shopping. So I'm like, I'm going to get this MF minis. So not a full can, a mini cute can. I brought these mini cans in the house. He was like, what the fuck is this? Don't you ever buy this shit again. He was so mad. And then it's so bad. I love you.
I hope so.
I do.
Not with you buying these damn mini Cokes. You do not.
He was so mad when I came home with the mini Cokes. But when he runs out of Coke, I like seltzer water. First of all, I'm a Pepsi girl. That's for one. But
Okay.
yeah, I just had to throw that out there. But if I drink a Pepsi, I can't drink the whole thing. I'll take like a few sips or get like halfway and I'm like, okay, the rest goes in the trash. But it's not every day. His is every day. So he runs out of Coca-Cola. Let me not say Coke. Very quickly. So when he runs out of Coca-Cola, I have seltzer water in the fridge. He wants some carbonation in his life. He don't even like seltzer water. So now he's drinking seltzer water.
But I'm zhuzhing it up. I'm putting like...
He put lemon in it.
Lemon in it, grapefruit juice in it, like splashes of cranberry. Like, I feel like a fiend, bro. I'm like, absolutely like...
Yeah.
But it is a better alternative to Coke.
Yes.
So I'm trying to get rid of it.
And now that I'm pregnant, guess what my craving is? A damn Coca-Cola.
All right.
I want an ice cold Coca-Cola.
Fuck a paternity test.
Right.
That's a paternity test
Right.
there.
That's all I want is a Coca-Cola. And I want like 2.
Exactly.
Mm.
Last question in the values and lifestyle. What's your partner's love language? Physical touch for Tameah.
It's more than physical touch.
And gift giving.
Yes. Yours is acts of service.
My guy.
Mm.
All right. Last 9 questions. These are questions out of the box, fun questions. What's your partner's go-to karaoke song? Something Beyonce. I don't know. We haven't done karaoke together.
We have.
We do it at home.
Yeah.
And we always do R&B. Like we never do like actual karaoke. We just get into a groove, or we get into modes where we just like listen to old R&B for hours on end, and we just sing it and dance. Like
I know
we
what
do that
my
like 3 times a month.
karaoke song would be. I don't know what yours would be. Mine would be NSYNC Gone. That is my song. I could sing that song from front to back.
Mine would be like probably a Drake song.
Okay.
I don't know, any Drake song. You can just pick one. I'm sure mine's that. Which Hogwarts house would your partner be in and why?
Damn. Okay. I watched Harry Potter when I was a kid, maybe like the first 2 or 3, but like when they very first came out, like that was the class school trip, and I never watched it again. Last year, actually, when we first moved here out of Buckhead, we watched Harry Potter every single day, like a new movie. It was so good. So I don't remember the houses that I would be in.
You want me to remind you?
I don't even think I would be able to associate them with.
Okay. Do you remember any name? Just rifle one off. No? Should we skip it?
Gryffindor?
Good enough.
Am I right?
What was it?
Gryffindor?
Gryffindor.
Okay.
That's a good one. You would be in Slytherin.
Damn. I know what Slytherin is. Damn.
No. This is why. And it's so funny because all came when we were just talking about this. Tameah is a drop dead gorgeous woman. And I love you. Mm-hmm. And you're my partner. Mm-hmm. Tameah also has a side to her that does not take shit from nobody. And so that duality of your personality, I think, is why Slytherin.
Okay. I agree with you.
You know, people, they know not to fuck with you. You know.
And if they don't, they find out.
Exactly. Straight up. Like me. I've been beaten so many times.
No.
What's your significant other's spirit animal? I don't know.
Fucking know.
I don't know.
Who came up with these questions?
I don't know. All right, let's skip it. What would your significant other do if they suddenly had $10 million? I gotta think about what I think you would do. Oh, I think I know what you would do. You want to go first? You want me to go?
I think you would definitely invest it in a studio.
Okay.
Yeah. A studio.
All of it?
No.
Okay.
Hell no. I think you would invest some.
Gotcha.
However you do what you do. I think you would open a studio, a house, and maybe take vacations and save a lot of it.
Yeah, I think it's solid. Yeah, I was gonna say for you, honestly, I think you would buy a house and save a lot of it and go on vacations. That's literally, I think, outside of buying the studio, there's no difference between what I think me and you would do.
No.
We would probably do the same thing.
Yeah. I'm not buying 10 cars.
Nah.
No.
Hey, but in 2 years, if we blow up, 3 years, 5 years, y'all seen some cars, just mind your business. Don't bring us back to this episode. If your significant other had a superpower, what would it be? What would they want it to be? Right now, I don't know about that second question.
I don't know.
But if you had a superpower or I had a superpower, what do you think it would be?
Time travel.
No, I wouldn't say time travel for myself. No.
Okay. What would it be?
Mine would be like teleportation.
Nigga, ain't that time travel?
No, because time travel is jumping in time.
You can teleport though.
Teleport is teleporting at the same time. Like
you can teleport at the same time with time travel.
Time travel is jumping to a place in time. Excuse me. Teleportation is I'm in this moment. It's 1 a.m. I'm gonna go to JJ's, order something, and then come back. And all I'm doing it in a blink of an eye. I'm gonna be here. Then you're gonna blink. I'm gonna be at JJ's. Then you're gonna blink, and I'm gonna be back here.
I think it's the same thing.
It's not the same thing. Not at all.
What would mine be?
Yours would be. Real quick, do you know why I chose teleportation?
No.
I don't want to get on a plane. If I could be like, hold my hand, let's go to fucking
no, for real.
Turkey real quick. Beep, beep.
Yeah.
Be gone. Yours. Let me think. I don't know. Yours would probably be.
If you get this right, you're going to blow my mind right now. Because we've never talked about this.
Reading people's minds?
Yes. That would be mine. Go on there. I know I'm baby. Come on, stop playing.
Why? Why?
I just want to know what
Did
people
I just
thinking.
read your mind?
Maybe you got it.
Okay.
What am I thinking?
I know what you thinking. We might have to turn the cameras off for what you thinking.
That's how we got here.
No, but why reading minds?
I'm just nosy. I want to know what people thinking.
Got it. If your significant other could live anywhere in the world, where would they live?
I don't know.
I have like 2 places in my brain that I know I would live.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. For you, I think I have one that you would say like, okay, but I don't know if you have a specific place.
I don't know your place.
You have a specific place, like you, or a destination.
I have
region?
like places I wouldn't mind.
Mm-hmm. I was gonna say one of yours is like in England. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
And one of them old homes.
Yes.
Like, yeah.
Oh, I would love that. Yeah. That was literally mine, like England.
Yeah.
Wow, that's pretty cool. I don't know what yours is. I really don't. Do you have one? No, you said you have 2.
I have 2 that are like, they would be acceptable answers.
Where did you say you traveled to?
London.
London. Is London one of them?
Yeah.
Okay, London.
This next one, if you get this, extra bounty points.
Damn, don't do that. Because you got mine. Now, what if I don't get yours?
It's hard. I don't think you will get it. But I won't be mad if you do. If you don't.
I'm thinking of like technology-wise. Like you're really good with technology. So I'm like thinking about 2 places. One, I'm like, because it's too hot and you don't like the heat all year round like that. And the other one, I haven't really heard you talk about.
Give me both of them.
Dubai and Japan.
No, neither.
Okay.
Neither. I was gonna say Toronto.
Damn. Actually, I did know that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did know that. I forgot about Toronto, but when you said it, I was like, yeah.
What's your partner's, or who is your partner's hero? I don't know if you have one.
I don't have a hero.
I don't even know if I have one.
I don't think so.
I have people that I look up to, or people that like inspire me in different ways, but I don't think I have a hero.
No, yeah.
Yeah. Is that sad of us?
No.
Should we? Okay. You don't think that's sad that we don't have a hero? Oh, my bad. My bad. No smoke here. Final questionation. What the fuck? I'm tired.
Yeah.
I said final questionation. I'm tired. It's 1:30 as we're recording this. What's your partner's dream vacation destination? I saw destination, and that's why I said it like that.
These are hard. What is your dream?
I think I know one of yours. And like I said, I think you're going to have multiple of destinations. So I think this is, as long as I get one, we're straight.
Okay. And you know what it is because I talk about it all the time.
Turks.
No.
California?
No.
Hold on. It is the Maldives.
I would like to go there, but not my...
I know it's one of those in that area, right? No, it's Greece? Like Santorini? No? Okay. I'm stumped.
Okay, mine would be Paris.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, I talk about it all the time.
No, I didn't know that.
Paris. I really want to go to Jamaica. So I could go off-road and get some pepper shrimp and some ackee and saltfish. And I would say I love the cold weather. Like I love the snow. Iceland or Colorado.
I did not know any of these.
Yeah. You know I love this. We both love the snow.
No, I know that, but I didn't know that was like your dream vacation.
Yeah.
Okay. Word.
I feel like yours, you like to snowboard. So maybe Colorado or, maybe Colorado or Iceland. I want to say Barbados, just so you could go back home and like get the feel of home. I don't know.
Yeah. I've been to Barbados on a cruise.
It's not the same.
It's not the same. Colorado for sure. I'll give you that. I don't know if I have any other dream vacations because I've traveled a lot. I will say my dream is to like go back to places that I've traveled to when I was younger. Like Cancun, I went when I was younger. I think I was like 14, 15. And I loved it, and I want to go back as an adult. Really, that's the only place. That's the one place that I'm like, I feel like I could retire in Mexico. Like,
me too.
Yeah, honestly.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna round out the podcast, and let's talk about Let's Flirt. Let's talk about the channel. Let's talk about the podcast. Let's talk about the shows. What are we doing here? I'm gonna take you guys a little bit backwards to go a little bit forward. Let's Flirt is owned by Control. Control is my production company. The goal for Control is to create reality-based, TV-inspired, high-production quality shows and experiences and content. Let's Flirt is our first offering under Control. The reason I came up with Let's Flirt is because of Tameah. It's inspired by her. She was the muse for the channel. On this channel, you're going to see more of us, more couple content. I really want you guys to know more about me and Tameah and about our love story. you're going to see more content about dating and about love and relationships, and show the love stories of other people, with Pop the Balloon, with Love is Blind, with some of the other shows that are going to come out. We really just want to tell stories of love and of optimism. We want to help everyone find love, and just, I don't know, bring positivity and creativity to YouTube. There's content out there, so we just want to put our own spin on a lot of it, and bring you some original shows and some original things.
From the master yourself.
Oh, I'm not a master just yet.
You're the master.
But I'm trying. I have a big affinity and passion for making content, making videos and shows. I have a degree in film. And so I love creating content. I love creating shows. I always tell everybody, like, my goal is to make you laugh or cry. And so if you watch something on the channel and it makes you have any visceral emotion, calls you and pulls you to get in the comments and write anything to us, anything about the contestants that are on the show, that's my job done.
Mm-hmm.
And I know some of the comments that we get is like, is this real? Like, they can't, like, people believe that, like, we fabricated love stories, or people come on the show and they don't find love. Like, no, we're shooting real dating experiences.
Yeah.
We're showing you, like, the dating landscape as it is now. We want to help people find love because it's hard. Like, everyone's having a hard time finding love. We found each other in moments where we had both given up dating.
Yeah.
So if we can help other people find love, I think it's just something we're super interested in right now. Control will have more shows. We'll have more channels. We already have channels and ideas and things in the works. Flirt and love and relationships and dating is just what we're passionate about right now. And we're super excited to bring those stories out and for have everybody see it. So real quick about the future of the podcast. So you're going to always see me and Tameah. Hopefully, if you're in a good place, or I'm, because you could be traveling for work, doing whatever you're doing. I could be traveling, one of us will be on the podcast.
Write me off like that?
No. And the goal is, and we're going to try to stay consistent to this, is we're going to release an episode of the podcast, or we're going to have a show coming out on the channel. It could be Pop the Balloon. It could be Love is Blind. It could be any new show concept series that we come up with. And then the following week should follow up a podcast where we kind of recap it and bring you deeper into those shows. I'm super excited for episode 2 of the podcast because you're going to see we're going to talk about Pop the Balloon episode 1 and 2 and bring back some people from that episode that you guys commented about, you talked about, and you want to learn more about.
And we listen.
Yeah, and some
read.
developments that happen, because like I said, these are real dating experiences. This is real life.
Mm-hmm.
And so we want to bring you some of the updates that I'm sure you're looking for. With that being said, it's 1:30. We're tired. I'm so glad that you stuck with us through the podcast. If you got to the end, here's the big payoff. We are going to show you the 30-second teaser for our newest show that's about to drop on the channel. It's called Love is Blind. It's our take on the Netflix show Love is Blind. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you enjoy this podcast. Please like, comment, and subscribe. That's it from me. Tameah, do you have anything you want to say?
No, I'm tired and I'm hungry, and it's 1:30 in the morning.
Okay. Run the teaser. We'll see you guys later.
Later.
Why are you single?
Ooh.
I'm single because
can't stand going on dates with women where I feel like I got to pull conversation out of them.
how often you get your nails done?
Do you get your nails done?
You just need the right person with you. Somebody that knows the city for real.
I'm single because I have not been able to find anybody that satisfies me physically, emotionally, sexually.
Don't talk to me like that, sir. That'll get you in trouble.
Do looks matter to you?
Well, I have eyes.
Are you one of them nasty masseuse men?
I am single because nobody deserves me.
There's one in particular. I would love to see how he looks.
You a submissive type person, so you like to follow the lead.
I was just letting you know, shoot, I like me an older man.
What the hell is you talking about?
Shut the hell up.
Shut the hell up. All right.